My fork paused in midair the second she said it. So, how does it feel being the most useless person at this table? Jessica's words dripped with sarcasm, her wine glass dangling from her manicured fingers like she'd just scored a win. Amanda, my wife, didn't even blink. She chuckled. They all did. Her parents, her brother, even Amanda's smug little cousin. The one who struggled to pay her rent. Everyone laughed. Except me. I didn't flinch. Didn't move a muscle. I simply smiled. And then I said it. Wonder how it feels knowing this useless one won't be paying your bills anymore. The laughter didn't fade, it shattered. Like a wine glass smashed during a toast. Jessica's face went blank. Amanda shifted uncomfortably in her seat. I set my fork down gently. I hadn't had an appetite in weeks. Let's rewind. I loved Amanda. Truly, completely. I backed her startup when no one else would. Took in her sister when she lost her job. Paid off her mother's hospital bills without ever expecting gratitude. They all called me steady, the reliable one. Behind closed doors, they called me boring, predictable, safe. What they really meant was disposable. I didn't notice at first. The remarks were light at the beginning. Jokes about Amanda settling, about how lucky I was. I laughed with them. Like a fool. Then came the late-night messages Amanda kept hidden. The sudden girls' trips, that somehow always matched charges from cities she wasn't supposed to be in. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I just started watching. Listening. Waiting. The real fracture happened 2 months before that dinner. Amanda left her laptop open. Maybe she was careless. Or maybe she just didn't think I mattered. A chat thread between her and Jessica lit up the screen. They weren't just mocking me. They were scheming. Jessica, keep milking him. He still thinks you love him, right? Amanda, please. He's too busy playing hero for everyone. He'll never catch on. They were draining me dry. Jessica's apartment? Rented under my name. Amanda's boutique? Every inch of it paid for by me. Her vacations? Swiped on my cards. And still, I was the useless one. I didn't react that night. I smiled, kissed her on the forehead. Then went into the garage and sat in the dark, hands trembling. Not from heartbreak. That died instantly. I was already making my move. Step 1, cut the ties. I quietly moved everything out of our shared accounts, clean legal. My lawyer, Kevin, had prepared for this the moment I got suspicious. I froze the credit cards, stopped all automatic transfers Jessica depended on, changed every password, rewrote the will. Step 2, collect proof. Phone logs. Screenshots. GPS tracking. Security footage from the building where Amanda met her supplier. Spoiler, she wasn't picking up inventory. I archived everything. Sent backups to my lawyer, my accountant, and eventually her parents. Step 3, wait. Wait for the perfect dinner. And so there we were. Seated around a polished table, faces glowing under candlelight, bathed in deception. Jessica blinked at me. What are you talking about? I leaned back in my seat, my tone even. I mean, starting this morning, your rent isn't being paid. Your car's getting repoed by Friday, and your credit card? Next time you swipe, it's gonna bounce. Amanda's eyes narrowed. What are you saying? This time, I really looked at her. Not the woman I once loved. Just a hollow figure, full of greed and self-importance. Check your phone, I said. She did. Jessica too. Gasps. Then silence. Amanda's face drained of color as alert after alert filled her screen. Bank notifications. Declined charges. Lease cancellations. Jessica's phone buzzed next. With a lawsuit from my lawyer for credit fraud. She'd been applying for loans under my name. And then came the second wave. Her parents noticed the envelopes I'd slid beneath their plates. Inside, every bit of evidence. Emails, screenshots, messages. Amanda's mother opened hers. Her hand flew to her mouth. What is this, Amanda? Jessica. Amanda stood. Her voice cracked. This isn't fair. Fair? I cut in calmly. Fair was me giving everything I had to people who only valued my silence. Jessica stood too, her tone defiant. You can't do this. You're ruining our lives. I nodded. No. I'm just done financing them. The collapse came quickly. Jessica lost her apartment within weeks. She tried moving in with Amanda. Didn't work out. Amanda had problems of her own. Her boutique? Seized over unpaid taxes. I'd stopped covering those too. She tried going after my assets. Too late. The prenup held strong, reinforced by a postnup I'd had her sign in Vegas. She was tipsy, excited, and clueless. I had it notarized while she giggled by the slot machines. Divorce was finalized within a month. She walked away with her wardrobe and whatever dignity she could salvage. People ask if I miss her. No. You don't miss the knife after it's been pulled from your back. You just clean the wound and carry on. What I do miss is the illusion. The belief I was part of something genuine. But illusions are fragile. Like trust. Like family dinners where fake laughter masks poison. They thought I was the quiet one. The stable one. The fool. They forgot. Silence doesn't mean weakness. And being the provider doesn't mean being blind. Now I sleep better. The house is calm. Still, the only sound that remains is the echo of that dinner and the silence that followed my final smile. It wasn't just revenge. It was a lesson. Some of us, we play the long game.